So hello guys, welcome to episode 8 of our FC24 player career mode on the channel. Now if you didn't watch the last episode, go back and watch that one, especially the last game. We got our first goal as a professional footballer and it was a bloody good goal at that. If we have a look at the standings, we are currently in 21st, but a couple of wins today could propel us up that league table. Coming up in today's episode, we are playing against Wimbledon at home. Then we're in the FA Cup against Tranmere and Grimsby away. So very good indeed. We are now going to advance on. We should just about stay in the starting 11, which we do. And we're going to just get straight on with it today. Nothing too much more to tell you about. Westbrook had a fantastic game in the last episode, in the final game against Colchester. So let's see if we can get 2 wins out of 2 at home to Wimbledon.
The day is here. The match everyone has been talking about, and with good reason. Two teams of strong pedigree, rich in talent, on the cusp of going head-to-head in a highly significant confrontation with so much to play for.
Last one out of the dressing room. We're going to go for the avoid a loss. But we're feeling confident. We've got his goal in that last game of the last episode, so we're hoping we can continue as good form now. To be fair, as ratings in the last episode as well, we got a 7, a 7.7 and an 8.2, so we've started to pick up as performances, hence why we're in the starting 11. Let's hope we can win this one at home to Wimbledon. Wimbledon coming forward, space has opened up on the edge of the box. Davison goes into Al-Hamadi, and that is 1-0 to Wimbledon. The space opened up massively on the edge of our box. We tried to get back, and they have silenced the Doncaster Rovers fans early in this game. Wimbledon enjoying that. Al-Hamadi, let's have a little look at this. We try to get back. We cover across. It's a good block. It's a good pass, to be fair. And Wimbledon are 1-0 up at Doncaster. We go into Westbrook. Chance to move forward. Ironside goes into Miller. Possibly the option was Sterry, but Ironside's going to go into Sterry now. We're still on the edge of the box. Close. Loses possession. Again, not quite sustaining attacks we'd like to do, as Curry has it at the back now. But we're going to try and win that, which we don't. It didn't lock onto us for some reason, so we didn't manage to get a header on that. And Wimbledon will come away down this right-hand side into Lakin at the back. Back into Newville. This is a chance for Wimbledon to build here. We're defending well. And Sterry does latch onto that beautifully as we try not to give the ball away in the midfield. We give it to Westbrook in an awkward position though. And Al-Hamadi's going to come forward. Anderson does very, very well, in fairness to him. And we then play it into Miller and try and move forward. We do win the ball once again. That's been good from us so far. Westbrook plays into Anderson. We are offering ourselves for a pass here, which we play out to Sterry. Playing well at the moment, just getting a few more touches. We're growing into this game, Doncaster Rovers. As close is down the right-hand side. It's into Ironside. Ironside can strike it, and Ironside does strike it. It's 1-1. Doncaster equalise. He grabs the ball out of the net, and we are back in this game. Level on terms on 20-odd minutes, I believe we're on. But yeah, it's a decent ball into Ironside. Right-footed strike. Top left-hand corner. Keeper, no chance. And it is Doncaster 1, Wimbledon 1. Ironside gets a good head on that. Miller nods it down to us. We play out to the right. To be fair, that's a lovely ball under pressure. 6.9 rating so far. And Sterry once again will bring it away down the right-hand side. And that is the end of the first half. It's been a decent performance. 6.9 rating so far we're on. But we did well to get back on level terms. But we could do with stepping it up a notch in this second half. Misplaced a couple of passes. We've got the tackle success rating, but big second half coming up. Wimbledon come forward again. They've got a chance here with Newville. And it is 2-1 to Wimbledon. It's a good start to the second half. And to be fair, it's just disappointing defending. We seem to part once again. We're going to have a little look at our role in this. We're defending the space. Aluwu goes right. He gets past him and then fires it past our goalkeeper. It's where Doncaster 1, Wimbledon 2. More work to do once again. Can we come back twice in this game at the bottom of the table? Westbrook, lovely touch. Positive touch forward and then a terrible pass into Maxwell. Although he does win it back well. Now back into us. We look for a pass into Ironside. Into Miller, where it is. It's back to Ironside. Chances could be coming here. Ironside once again. We're on the edge of the box. He tries to play a pass. It's back into Ironside. It's a lovely touch into Miller. And that is 2-2. And to be fair, Ironside did very, very well there. That little clever flick after his initial pass was blocked was beautiful. Let's have a little look at this one then. So he tries the pass to there. It doesn't quite come off. Then he plays this little flare pass into Miller. And Miller, as we know, does not miss from there. Bottom right-hand corner, past the keeper. Doncaster 2, Wimbledon 2. Wimbledon forward again, Al-Hamadi. And Aluwu does well this time, but Al-Hamadi keeps possession. Edge of the box, Bell strikes it. We get the block on it, but however, it just deflects to Biller. Headed away well by Sterry. Ironside should get this. He does. He plays it into Tom Anderson. And now it's in to close. Miller down at the right-hand side. In to Sterry. Can we get an attack here? We possibly can, because George Miller's made a beautiful run down the right-hand channel. We're on the edge of the box. Miller, can he do anything here? It crosses it in. And Base does very, very well indeed to claim that. Not the best cross. 7.5 still for us. It's been a decent performance so far, as we look to try and win this header, which we do, into Westbrook. We can come forward again here, Ironside. Westbrook. We're just offering Maxwell a little bit of support behind if he chooses to use it, which he hasn't. He's boxed into the corner a little bit here, Maxwell, and that is a bit ambitious, although Westbrook does very well to get it to us. We play it into Ironside. Ironside back to us. Is a pass into close, and that's going to be an assist. 80 minutes on the clock. Doncaster are 3-2 up at home to Wimbledon. We get the assist. And that was good football. After Miller's ambitious pass initially, we didn't go for the strike. We played the cute little pass in too close. And let's have a little look at this. It comes to us. Miller plays it in. We saw the gap. He takes a lovely touch. Right-footed. Past the goalkeeper. Doncaster 3, Wimbledon 2. Wimbledon coming forward again. Pierce, it's a good touch into Davison. I expected Anderson to actually get to that, but it was a good save from Lawler. Lawler, who's not been the best with his distribution all day, gives it away well to Pierce. It must be said he's given away possession more times from goal kicks than I can count, as Aluwu does well. We managed to get it away as well, and Aluwu goes into Ironside, who's going to take a touch into Miller, back into Ironside. This is positive from Doncaster, keeping possession well. Ironside, we tried to make a move to the right-hand side and offer it in, but Close did very, very well indeed. Now Miller, good touch into Close. There's a pass down the right-hand side. Joe Ironside's in. This could be it. And he's dinked it over the keeper. That could have been game, set and match. He'll be disappointed with that. We're on an 8.6, but we've just got to see out this last couple of minutes and see it out well, because that is a good header from us as we choose to spray it to the right-hand side. 3 minutes left on the clock. And if we can just run this clock down, stare down the right-hand side, we're not even really going forward, although there is an option if it comes to the edge of the box. But Curry does well, but we win it back. And Molyneux, how on earth has he not scored that? Biller's going to have it at the back for Wimbledon. Is this going to be one last attack, or have we done enough? We've done enough. We start the episode with a win. It's an 8.7 rating, which is huge for us, because that means we can use a skill point for developments as well. But it's a good start to the episode. It gets us up that league a little bit. We got an assist. We're starting to see players come to us a little bit more now at the end of the games as well, which is nice, because we are performing better as we applaud the fans on his way off. But an 8.6 rating. We got one assist. We played 93 minutes and completed 29 passes. Right, next up is the FA Cup. So for a skill point that we've just got, we're just going to bang that on short passing. Takes our passing up to 72. Now we're now 69 rated, so we've gone up a point, and we can do activities as well. We did get man of the match in that last game, so we're going to just read a book about our favourite footballer. Let me know down in the comments who your favourite footballer is. Mine is Ollie Norwood at Sheffield United, so that's mine, but let me know who yours is down in the comments. But once again, we're now away at Tranmere in the FA Cup. Westbrook's keeping his position. He's keeping that midfield three together. Let's hope we can have another performance and progress to the next round. Right then, objectives. Complete 7 passes is the enhanced objective. We will definitely do that at Tranmere Rovers. So Emirates FA Cup, it'd be great to have a cup run, wouldn't it? Maybe get a big side away from home. But yeah, let's see if we can do it. Tranmere is the team that we've got to get past to make that happen. As straight away we win the ball, we are in the mood, we take a couple of touches and ping it to the right-hand side.
This is looking threatening.
Tranmere coming forward down the left-hand side. Hendry has it. It's a good tackle from Faulkner, to be fair to him. And then loses possession once again. Hendry down the right-hand side. Skips past us. Bottomley's back in the net. So near post can always be a problem with Bottomley in the net. As we are now defending the 6-yard box. It's headed away well by Close. Apter on the edge of the box into Davis. Davis takes a touch onto his left. Just shielding him at this moment, trying not to give him a chance. Bottomley makes a save that he should make. And it's early pressure from Tranmere. Another corner to defend here. As it's whipped in once again. It's a good header away by Joe Ironside. He is a threat he's useful, in both boxes. As Davis gives that away to Ironside. Tries to play it to us. We didn't ask for that. And Ironside will go back to Aluwu and we clear away. Come again, Tranmere down the right hand side. It's headed away well by Faulkner. Close does very, very well as Ironside just hoofs it forward. Davis takes a touch past Miller. Back into Hendry. O'Connor. Back into Apter. It's a good block from our guy, Dennis. Edge of the box. We're just marshalling once again. Trying to get a footing, which we do, but it falls to O'Connor. Edge of the box. We do win it well. And now this could be a big opportunity. We're looking at Ironside, but we're going to have to take this forward ourselves. We've got O'Connor chasing us down. But I don't think he's going to catch us. Or is he? He is going to catch us, but it's fell to Ironside anyway. And it's a good save from their goalkeeper. And we do have a corner here away at Tranmere. We're in the box. Back stick again. Trying to make some moves. Just in case it gets flicked on. We're at the back stick. It's back to Anderson. Anderson into Westbrook. We're just going to peel off to the back now. Into Close. Close goes for the strike. It's back into Miller. Not the best touch in the world. Back into Close. Close down the left-hand side. Will he go back? He won't. Pike will win it and Tranmere will clear. We'll ping it out to the left-hand side. Maxwell into Ironside. Westbrook. Miller. Miller in the box. Strikes it and Miller scores. George Miller sends Doncaster 1-0 up away at Tranmere in the FA Cup. George Miller looks like one hell of a centre forward. Simple pass. He did very, very well indeed. Left-footed. Beats the goalkeeper. Doncaster 1, Tranmere 0. We win the ball back well in midfield. We asked for the returning possession, but he goes into Miller. Miller loses it to Davis. And we're looking pretty decent so far. We've defended well enough, it must be said. But Tranmere looking to come forward again into Dennis. We try and get a little bit of a press on him. It's back into O'Connor though. More defending to be done as we just go back into shielding this back three of ours as O'Connor plays it forward to Dennis. Aluwu's on the edge of the box. It's back into O'Connor. Anderson will clear that. He'll go into Ironside. Ironside goes into us. We're looking left and right. We can't see a pass to that side, so we're just going to go back, maintain possession, and go back into Anderson. Tranmere come forward again. Hendry into Apter. Back into O'Connor. O'Connor's got a bit of space on the edge of the box. We're weary of little passes in to the front man as O'Connor. Loose touch from O'Connor, and we have to play his way out of it, and play his way out of it we do. 7.3 rating. That's a good way to end the half. Defensively sound, and we are leading 1-0 away at Tranmere. Second half kicking off. If we can start the second half the way we finished the first, we should stand ourselves in good stead as Anderson leaves that. I think more by luck than a judgment. I don't think he meant to do that. But yeah, another performance like in that first half as Westbrook's dispossessed early doors. It's into Dennis on the edge of the box. Defending to be done. Once again, it's into Hendry. Hendry. More defending to do. Merry now on the edge of the box. Tranmere playing it around, looking for an opening. O'Connor. We have managed to dispossess O'Connor a couple of times early doors in this game. It's back into Merry. We are concerned about this attack, it must be said, as he's good little close control, to be fair to him. We don't want him getting in the box. It's still Merry twisting and turning on the edge of the box, and then that is a poor strike. Ironside, nod down. Good little spell of possession this for Doncaster. We play out to the left-hand side of Maxwell. Now Westbrook, back into Miller. Here comes Close again. He tries an ambitious reverse ball to Ironside as we try and start the press. Dennis now for Tranmere. We're involved, but it's into Aluwu, putting a little bit of pressure on Faulkner. Now into Maxwell. Back into Westbrook. Westbrook will go into us. We can see Sterry to the right-hand side. That's a terrible ball out to him. Not up to our usual standard of crossfield passes, that one. And Tranmere will come forward now. More defending to do as we sit in on this midfielder here in Dennis. We do get a good tackle in. No chance! And we've been sent off. Not a chance in hell were that a sending off. Maybe it was. I don't think it's a sending off. It's possibly a penalty. And it came from us giving possession away. Richard Wood is coming on for Miller. But that could possibly have cost our team a chance in the FA Cup. We're going to watch the rest of the game because there's a penalty here for Tranmere. Can Bottomley be the hero? I mean, really? Very disappointing. I felt Bottomley possibly could have got it, but it's a calm penalty from the Tranmere man. Let's have a look at this from Dennis. He just dinks it, and fair play to him. Bottomley can't get to it. It's Tranmere 1, Doncaster 1. We're already in the changing room, heads down. Doncaster come forward. Sterry down the right-hand side into Close. Back into Sterry. Can we get an instant response from this Doncaster team? Close plays it into Ironside. And it's 2-1 Doncaster Rovers. What a response from the team with 10 men. That is how you respond to adversity. And I've got to say, we're feeling very, very lucky as well as we're sat in the changing room, because that's a lovely little pass from Sterry. Close as well. And then Ironside wasn't going to miss from there. Near post, it's Tranmere 1, Doncaster 2. Chance, Doncaster, left-hand side of the box. Maxwell goes back to Westbrook, back to Maxwell, back to Westbrook again. Good little bit of play there. We can see on the edge of the box, we've got Richard Wood. Goes into Ironside, and that is some save from McGee. What a save. Good, strong right hand from the Tranmere keeper. It's going to be a corner to Doncaster. It's worrying me a little bit how better we look without me and the team at this minute. As Close goes into Faulkner. Faulkner into Westbrook. Westbrook, right-footed, strikes it. It's going to come out to Richard Wood on the edge of the box. McGee makes a very different save. Close, back into Richard Wood. Into Westbrook, strikes it, and McGee makes another fantastic save. My word, this Tranmere goalkeeper is earning his money this afternoon. He's keeping them in the game. Let's have a look at this. Westbrook, who's been one of our better players since coming back into the team. Good, strong right hand. Still Doncaster 2, Tranmere 1. Are we going to do anything from this corner? Close. In to Faulkner. Clever little corner. Goal kick. Final 15 minutes. Tranmere coming forward again. That was definitely on. Morris now in the box. It's a good save from Bottomley. And Bottomley's going to collect it. 13 minutes to hold out for Doncaster. Dennis, right-hand side of our box. Aluwu is marshalling him beautifully. And Aluwu, I thought he got that. Dennis takes a step inside. Bottomley is going to do very, very well. We've been critical of Bottomley, but it's a good save. Once again, who's going to... Here we come again, Doncaster. It's Westbrook who's in behind. Oh, he looked like he were caught in two minds, whether to shoot, whether to pass. It's in to Richard Wood on the edge of the box. Richard Wood gives it into Close. Close strikes it left-footed, and Doncaster Rovers are through to the next round of the FA Cup. What a performance this has been, from going down to 10 men, getting pegged back, and that is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Doncaster Rovers, that is a performance of character. It's also going to mean that we possibly get it's also going to mean that we're through to the next round, but that is a performance of character. Fantastic goal from Close. Left-footed, left-hand side of the net. Doncaster are 3-1 up away at Tranmere. O'Connor, edge of the box for Tranmere. Is there going to be one last twist to this? O'Connor strikes it right-footed. Bottomley does particularly well once again. Fantastic from him. But that is going to be practically all she wrote, as Maxwell is going to be holding on to it in the left-hand corner. 94 minutes on the clock. Wasting all the time in the world here. And that is it. Doncaster are through to the next round of the FA Cup. Down to 10 men. Fighting adversity and doing very, very well indeed. Tranmere will be very disappointed with that performance. And as we can see, our guys coming off are looking jubilant at this moment in time. We're just going to have a little look at our match rating. Ben Close did very, very well, scoring that goal to seal the win for us. But as we trot off at the end of the game, I'm hoping we're going to get our match ratings in a very short moment, which we aren't. Let's have a little look. What did we get? Where are we, Edward? 6.8 match rating for us. No goals, no assists. We did get 5 tackles in. But yeah, we were dismissed on around 60 odd minutes. So yeah, I'll fill in the spreadsheet and we'll be back for the next game. Right, so we were obviously suspended. Let's bring you up to date with what happened while we were suspended. It was just the one game against Grimsby. We did lose 3-1, and now we are back in the team for Notts County at home. Just a quick look at where Notts County are in the league. If we just flick to here, Notts County at this moment in time, let's have a look. 12th in the league, so a good solid mid-table side. First game since their, first season back since their promotion last season. We did also get Player of the Month despite that sending off. I'm going to thank the fans because obviously we had to apologise as well after that red card. Not only that, we also got a dressing down in the dressing room from the manager, and then we got an email from the assistant manager telling us how useless we were as well and how we need to improve our discipline. But we are coming on at 0-0 at home to Notts County to make the difference. Let's see if we can rectify it at left centre mid.
Time for a change then.
And we are coming on for Zane Westbrook, who's been one of our better players in the recent matches. Let's have a little look. Score 1 goal. I reckon 7.5 match rating. We'll go for that. I'm hoping to make the difference here and make up for getting sent off, because not only did I let myself down, I let his teammates down as well. And we were let to know that in no uncertain terms as we go into George Miller, who goes back into Sterry. We're on the edge of the box in a nice position here. We strike it right-footed, possibly a little bit more over-eager to try and make an impression after that sending off. We possibly could have took a touch into a teammate there, but we are going to be coming across to take the corner as we want to float this one in. It's whipped in. It's a terrible, terrible corner, and that is not going to help us at all. Yeah, less said about that corner, the better. Close into Miller. Now Ironside. Ironside into Bailey. Oh, Bailey nearly does it. He's going to get another chance, so he strikes it right-footed, and it's wide of the left-hand post. That could have been the moment for Bailey, but 66 minutes, we are looking like the team in the ascendancy, and we're trying our utmost to make an impact here. As it's won by Sterry again. We're going to bring that down, play into Miller. Miller's going to go into close. It's into Bailey, who's playing in our position. Bailey into Miller, and Miller loses it, but Ironside straight on the press. We're not wasting any time. David McGoldrick playing for Notts County, by the way, one of my other players who I very much admire. What a footballer David McGoldrick is. But as we try to pinch the ball here, Randall will come down our right-hand side and defending to do. And here is the aforementioned David McGoldrick back into Randall. Sterry does particularly well. It's into Richard Wood, who we saw come on and be a colossus in that Tranmere game. Sterry possibly could have gone down the right-hand side. Chose not to, as Anderson's going to come across his own box here. We're going to make an offer down the left-hand side. We lose possession again. And that's going to be a throw-in to Notts County. Not making a positive impact here early doors. As Jones has it on the edge of the box. Back into Crowley. Back into Jones. Crowley again. He took a step away. McGoldrick on the edge of the box. Richard Wood does well. And it's in to Miller. And we get the pass to us. We're looking forward for a pass. We try a little back heel into Molyneux. That were a lovely little ball. As Molyneux down this left-hand side, we're sprinting up in support as Molyneux plays it across. Ironside, what a header that is from Joe Ironside. That is class. Absolutely class from the former Sheffield United man. That header is up there with one of the best goals I've seen this season. Let's watch that again. I love a good headed goal. But one like this, Molyneux got it across. He out-jumps him, and it's bottom right-hand corner. Keeper will be a little bit disappointed, but Joe Ironside isn't, because it's Doncaster Rovers 1, Notts County. Oh, we do win a couple of good duels there, winning the header initially and then winning the follow-up. Ironside's going to bring it away down the right-hand side for Close. Ben Close, instrumental in that Tranmere game as well. If he goes back inside here, we have got options galore. As Miller goes into us, we've got Molyneux down the right-hand side. This could seal it. Oh, it couldn't. It was just offside. I might have just delayed that a little bit longer than I needed to. But, oh, that could have been the chance. That could have been the assist. But Palmer has it now for Notts County. We're coming forward again. Close down the right-hand side. Takes a touch into Sterry. Sterry down to Close. We're on the edge of the box. This is a nice position for us. We take a touch. Right-footed. Oh, it's a good strike. But he just gets the block on it, and I fancied that were going in. But Sterry will have it on the right-hand side again. It's going to be tossed in towards Miller. It's headed away well by Cameron. We will recoup that back into Close. Ironside, edge of the box. It's into us. We play it into Miller. Miller's got us behind him. We look for a pass again. It's into Bailey. Bailey into Close. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 2-0. And that is 2 league wins from 2 in the games that we've played in this episode. Close boxes the corner flag. And we certainly look like we've just landed the knockout blow to Notts County. We're a simple pass into Bailey, into Ben Close, who's hitting a little bit of a purple patch at this moment in time. It's Doncaster 2, Notts County 0. Nemain, left-hand side of our box here, crosses it in. It's McGoldrick. It's a good block from Richard Wood. More defending to do now from Doncaster. We've just got to see this through. We've got Jones on the edge of the box that we're marking as it's whipped in well. Headed away well by Ironside. We're going to latch onto this if we possibly can. And we take a nice touch. And this could be a huge chance for us as we're trying to use all the pace that we don't particularly have. The keeper's up. I didn't realise. Oh my God, have we just missed that? I didn't realise the keeper was up. Then I got all excited. And that is absolutely shambolic. 88 minutes on the clock. My God, I hope we win this. As it's back into Close. We want to make up for it. Look at the space. Look at the space we've got. Oh, and we just don't get the pass through. And the main pinches it. I didn't realise the keeper was coming back. I'm still sat here wondering how on earth we haven't got a goal in this game. As Cameron plays it into Rollinson. More defending to do here as Crowley goes into the main. Could this be a clean sheet here for Doncaster Rovers? It looks like it will be, as County don't seem to be able to get the ball forward. Palmer in the middle now, takes a touch forward. McGoldrick takes a lovely touchdown, strikes it right-footed, and David McGoldrick, that is a strike. What a goal from David McGoldrick. I'm not going to lie, I'm not too upset about that. That is a quality goal from a quality player. Takes the touch, then takes another one, strikes it right-footed. Yeah, keeper no chance. Fair play to David McGoldrick. We are on a 7.1 rating here. And if we can just keep possession, which we do, it's going to be Doncaster 2, Notts County 1. It's a win in the league, an important win in the league. We'll have a look at our match rating very, very shortly. But it's been good performances again. And despite that red card earlier on in the episode, as we shake hands with their goalkeeper, probably saying, I don't know how I didn't score that. Is there a worse miss? I may have to upload that as a short. But yeah, it was a 7.0 in the end. 5 passes completed with a 45% passing accuracy. So let's have a look where that leaves us in the league table. And I've even had to add a different column to the spreadsheet. You can see that red card there against Tranmere. But decent performances again. The Wimbledon game, especially in 8.7, was a really, really good one for us. If we just have a little look at where we are in the league table, we're now up to 15th. We're starting to climb the league table a little bit. Just in terms of the playoffs, we are only 7 points off the playoffs. So maybe a late playoff run. It's still only early in the season. Just to have a look at what's going to be happening in the next episode. We've got some matches rescheduled as well. I'm guessing that is because of the FA Cup. So let's have a little look to see if we've got that on the calendar. So we've got... we're away in the league to Forest Green Rovers. Then we're in the FA Cup away at Fleetwood before we're at home to Bradford City. That's a big game in League 2. I hope you've enjoyed that one. The red card, let me know down in the comments. What did you think to that? And try not to let me know down in the comments how bad that strike was when there wasn't a keeper in the net. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra!